Again, Leanne, and thank you very much. I must tell you, it's quite bittersweet being here today. One is appreciative of the great strides that have been made, but also very much aware of the great price that was paid. And also walking around here last night and this morning, I remember that Utata Nelson Mandela is no longer with us. But many people, not only here in South Africa, but also internationally, flock to Robben Island every year to get a tangible sense of the life and times of MADIBA and also the many struggle stalwarts who were incarcerated here on Robben Island. And this is just a sense, a connection or entry point to that life that was lived and that price that was paid by MADIBA and his compatriots. So let's take a look at just what people come here for on Robben Island.
Thousands of local and international tourists annually make their way to this visible scar of history. Robben Island's story brings home the reality of the country's past. For many who visit the island, one of that story's central figures is MADIBA. He was an inspiration to the entire world, and for many international pilgrims, a visit to the island is often unforgettable.
He represents one of the milestones in bringing about civil rights internationally and an awareness that people can rise above even their worst instincts and to overcome without bitterness.
He fought for freedom, and I think he's one of the most important characters in the history and in the modern history. So I think everybody, we should value what we have, and he's here. I am very happy to be living in the same times as he.
Many wish they could have had the opportunity to speak to him one-on-one.
I would thank him for always picking the more difficult path and for always putting the interests of his people and of freedom in front of his own self-interest, because I think it's made a real difference.
In December last year, the inevitable day came, but MADIBA's legacy inspires the next generation.
And we are very blessed to have him up to that age. And I think after he passed away, we will still have good memories about him. We still remember him. It will be up to us as South Africans what we want to do, whether we need to lift up our country to keep the spirit of Ubuntu.
Certainly going to be a very